Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be weird. So, we're going to look at unusual comics from the past that have come out and just baffled the mind in terms of what were they thinking, maybe uh, kind of weird books that just some guy decided, hey, I got to make a weird comic. So, um, there's actually one that I saw a really good show about, but I don't own. I just think about weird comics. I brought some really great ones. Um, I'm really curious what Mark has brought. So it's going to be a really interesting show where we're going to show three weird comics each on my show, and then three more weird comics on Mark's show. So that should be fun. So let's see what your first weird book would be.
Okay, this is from Pacific Comics,
Okay.
and this is a title that Neil Adams went across to Pacific Comics. I presume it was when he was falling out with everybody, um, and he did a comic called Skate Man.
Oh, Skate Man. Wow. That is really weird.
It is weird. So
Does
here we
he
got
have the power of skates?
the power of skating. Yes,
Wow. Is
here
it
we go.
roller skates or is it ice skates?
Roller skating. Um,
Okay.
there you go. Skate Man, there he is. He's bashing somebody with his skates.
Wow. That is really weird.
That is weird, isn't it? This is getting towards the bottom of the barrel, isn't it? In terms of, Neil
Yeah.
Adams, great artist. Would I put him in charge of writing comics? If
Uh,
he can come up with his skate man, then no, I think I can probably do better than
that's a pretty bad sign. I mean, that's wow.
that. Skate man. But it looks nice. It's a Pacific comic, so the paper quality is really nice. Um, yeah, and the art's not bad because it's done by
Neil
Neil
Adams.
Adams, but the concept didn't really stand the test of time.
Yeah, I mean that's a kind of a cool. I think that's actually a cool collectible
It is,
because
yeah,
it's Neil Adams first of all,
yeah.
and it's just so weird. I've never even heard of that book, so
Have you not
that's
heard of
really
Skate Man? No, nobody.
yeah.
It,
Is that like a dollar bin dive that you just like, hey,
it
what
is
the
a
heck is
dot.
this?
Yeah, it was in a at an auction, a collection of 60 odd comics, and I saw it there. It was one of them, and it's in good nick. I did know about it. I had heard about it.
Mhm.
And when I saw it, I thought, oh, great, I've got a copy of Skate Man 1.
The collectible issue. That's awesome. I mean, that's a really cool book. I could totally go for that one. You might see that in your future unboxings because
Okay, well, it won't
I
cost you a
like
lot
those
of money.
quirky. That's a quirky one, so I like that. So speaking of quirky kind of comics, I'm going to show a Golden Age one. Okay,
Yeah.
but I have to show you this book in like kind of a weird order. So this is like there's nothing weird about this or unusual. It's just like a typical horror comic, like Punch Comics 13, and it's got that horror hand and all,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
just a great comic, like by itself. So that's the one. But then, same title, they have like cartoons. Okay, okay,
Sorry, and one issue we've got horror
horror
and Graves, and the next we've
Graves,
got
and then we've
cartoon.
got like some good girl art plus like cartoony kind of thing. Okay, so that's another punch. That's Punch 23, and the one that I thought was weird is Punch 15, and this character he's kind of like Cyclops. He's got this weird eye thing,
Yeah.
and he's just like kind of a weird character. He's just like so it's like the whole title is weird in terms of like they couldn't really find out what they were doing. And
No.
then they had this one weird character that's got like a cyclops eye. He can like kind of zap people with his eye. And it's like just a weird title. Just I don't know. It's just I think it's just weird.
Well, what's
Um
weird is they've tried to cover every genre of comics.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Three
And
co-
there's some really valuable comics in the punch line. It's just so weird that they don't know what their genre is. So yeah.
Okay, my next one, it's just I came across these again. I got them in an auction lot as part of a big lot, and I just go, "What on earth are these?" Okay, I'd never seen them before. It's by a company called Spire Christian Comics.
Oh wow, I know already. These are going to be great.
And the first one is
I,
called The Cross and the Switchblade. Okay.
yeah,
And it says on the cover, I could kill you, preach. Yes, you could, Nicky. You could cut me up into 1,000 pieces, and every piece will say, I love you.
wow, wow, that's romance.
Spire Christian Comics. Right, that's the first one. And then there's another one from the same outfit.
Yeah,
This one's called God's Smuggler. And it's a war one. Oh, no, I think, yeah, it's a war one. And he's trying to smuggle Bibles into Russia, I think.
yeah,
Lord, I have your Bibles for your children across the border. You have made blind eyes see. Please make seeing eyes blind.
yeah, yeah. I mean, so Christian Spire, I'm actually very familiar with them. Actually, the fun thing is, I actually am buying that book that you just showed, the first one.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm buying a lot of these. Like it's a lot with a whole
Right.
bunch of Christian
Right.
Spire
Okay.
books.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But
I'd
they
never
also
seen those before.
they're the ones that did like Hensi, the girl that loved the swastika. You know, that's a really great book. You know, it's like they really they're Christian propaganda books.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's they're quite good. They're quite awesome.
The art's not bad. I mean, it's okay.
They're weird. They are weird.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah, but they're quite awesome. They're very collectible, believe it or not. There's like a group of people that actually seek them out.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So.
yes. Okay.
No, but they're cool. I totally think those are cool. Okay, so the next one for me is this one. So I like my good girl art. I like my sexiness. And this is a little bit of both. This is the Pro, and I know you're familiar with this book. This is a great book.
Yeah.
So this is what's it called? The people that did
The Boys.
The Boys. This is it Kirkham? Not Kirkham.
No, Ennis, isn't it? Is it Garth
Ennis. Yeah. Yeah, Ennis. Yeah. I was going through my names of famous ones. Yeah, so this is just a really great one. What if it answers the question that we all pondered for our eternity? What if a prostitute got superpowers? There's just one of the scenes that's in the book is you always wonder what would happen if Superman had a very good time and just shot into the dark, into the space, some superpower thing. So like there's a scene where he literally shoots and it takes out a wing of a plane. It's just like it is weird and it's pretty great. And it really kind of is a book that kind of gives you that sense of where his humor is, his dark kind of sick humor, like or a little bit depraved humor. I think it's kind of fun. Great book. This is just a really great one.
Yeah, it is.
Pro.
Yeah.
And it's a little weird. It's a little funny. So that's my second weird one.
Okay, my third weird one. Now, both Alan and I quite really like Lois Lane covers because they are weird. Okay, there are a load of weird. There are really weird Lois Lane covers. Actually, I picked up some Jimmy Olsen, and it's a similar thing. It's a similar thing to Lois Lane. It's like, what are we going to do to make this interesting? So here we go. This is a Jimmy Olsen, Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, number 41. And do not ask me why, but Jimmy Olsen has now got 6 arms like an octopus.
I've seen this cover before. This is a great one.
So, I mean, this is why I quite like the Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lanes, because the covers are just so out of this. What, they're just ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's at a shooting gallery. He's at a fair shooting gallery, and he's won all the prizes for the girl there. She's carrying all the little dolls because he keeps winning because he's got 6 arms. I mean,
Yeah, no, it's great.
They must have had great fun in the offices, thinking, "What on earth are we going to do this week?" I know. Let's have Jimmy Olsen with 6 arms like an octopus. Yeah, and it's featuring the human octopus.
Wow, that's awesome. So yeah, I mean, those books, like, I guess they could just be as original as they want, and that's actually the best thing about Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lane. They could really do some wacky stuff, and I think that one's great. Okay, so I'm going to show you one that actually one of my viewers recommended to me, and it's just really, really well done. I'm actually going to show more on when we go on to your channel.
Okay.
But I'm going to just show one for now. This is Sham.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And basically what they do is they take like some Golden Age book, they reprint the Golden Age book. Okay.
Yeah.
But then they change all the word bubbles and all the ads that were inside.
Okay. That sounds fun.
So yeah. So it's like, okay, cut, print, that's a wrap today. Except for you, we need more rehearsal. Good Lord. That's what he's calling it now. It's like, so it's like, it's like all these kind of things. It's just like really funny. Like, like they totally spoof on like these old Golden Age books. It's just really great. Somebody told me, oh, your book that you have, that there's a Sham issue of that. And like, I was like, oh, really? What's Sham? And I checked it out. It's just really, really funny. Like these, and even the ads, like they'll modify the ads, the typical ads that you see, like they'll modify those and make them all silly. And
I like the sound of that. I'm going to have to look for those.
Yeah. They're not expensive. They're just really great. They're, you can pay like $2-3 each, so I thought they were kind of cool. So Sham. It says for mature lovers only. Like not even like for mature adults. It's just kind of things like that. I thought it was funny. So yeah. So Sham. That's my last one. You have one more? Oh no, that's it.
That's it. Those are the 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do some more on Mark's channel. Should be pretty weird episode. So check out Mark's channel by clicking the link below. And thanks again, Mark.